Welcome back. Well, I'm pretty much done. Got a couple more steps to do here, and this is going to take a couple days to actually do this video because I got this crazy idea in my head to do, and it doesn't show up on video really well, but water bases. You see the thickness there? Used water effects on the bases. I need to go back and hit the part of the rocks that isn't out of the water with a little bit of paint on the guys whose bases I've completed. But yeah, I decided to do water bases like they're traversing out of a very shallow area of water. Maybe they're dropped off on the beach or something like that. I've got the 2 ultramarines left to do. Show you those guys painted. Just kind of hit different blues on the base and everything. That's Cassius. Just a quick and dirty tabletop paint job. There we go. Notice that even though I can't see it in this little teeny screen, when I watch it on the computer, it's like, woo, look at all the flaws. It is what it is. So here's what I did. This is going to be step 1. This shouldn't take very long at all to show you. A few, what do you call them? Cautionaries. Yeah, that's what we should call this. Stuff on here. Number 1 is you're gonna have to create almost like a bubble of the water effects on the base here. And I have my pipette that I've been using to do this, but if you go 1 drop over and it breaks that tension that you have on the edge here, poof, all over the base, boom, everything, big mess. Not fun. So basically I just get my realistic water effects here from Woodland Scenics. I bought this for a different purpose, but then this wild idea came and I posted on the Facebooks and everywhere to everybody, and I'm like, hey, does anybody know how to do this? Anybody got an idea for this? Because it really just seemed like an interesting idea. Nobody. I think the general consensus, even though everyone was kind enough not to say it, or drop one on there, was, you're crazy. So I think I might be a little crazy, but what I've been doing is I barely have to squeeze it because gravity takes off, but when I get close to like a foot or something, I kind of have to squeeze a little so I get into the crevices. And the cool models I found, I'll show you after I get him piped over. But yeah, you just pipe a good amount and it kind of stays to itself. Now this first layer, it's going to look really thick when you start, but in 24 hours when it dries, it's going to be kind of thin, and it's it'll be shiny and look wet, perpetual wet look, but it's not going to look like very deep water. So you're going to have to go over at least 1 more, I found. Get some in here. At least 1 more depth of water. And don't worry too much if you get little air bubbles in there. 1, they mostly pop on their own. And 2, if they don't, you can just take a razor knife or a sharp needle or something and just poke at them real quick, and they will just pop right open and you'll be done. I was about to say I don't know if I've got enough of this in the pipette for this, but I do for this first level. And this is all I'm doing, is just slowly going around. I'm letting it engulf the feet because they're, you know, walking through this water and it's covering their boots, right? So this is my attempt. What Tattoo for You's recent slogan that he's adopted, and I can't remember from where, forgive me, I'm sure someone will remind me, is what is it, done not perfect? That's what these are going to be. They're not the awesome vision I had in my head, but they're pretty cool. I like them. And the only thing that keeps them from being superiorly awesome is my lack of being able to paint like the water and stuff. I'll show you something here. You probably can see it on the screen if you looked around on my spraying thing. It takes a bit to get all the stuff back in here so it doesn't pull and block the pipette. That is a negative. You don't use a whole lot of it, so that's cool. Now I'm going to let these things dry. And actually I said it would take, you know, a while to do this, but this is what you do. I have to do this short video. That's what you do. Let it dry. Before you let it dry, if you want to do it like I did, you need to get some talus, some rocks to fill. I just got this talus. I think it basically means small crushed rocks is what it is. And I just grabbed some tweezers and just grab a little bit of it. Actually, the first couple I just threw it at it and let it kind of sink in. Seriously, that's what I did. And then I just cleaned off what mist went all over the Lazy Susan and everywhere. Yeah, just throw a couple in here, and that doesn't have to be a bunch. Doesn't have to have any rhyme or reason, unless you want it to. You can make it have rhyme and reason. I don't really care. I just feel like the few river rocks, the water's flowing past them, kind of thing. I try to keep them generally up on the base, because those of you who have seen my miniatures and know the edge, the lip around the base is going to get the Ushabati bone treatment, and each of the guys will get his name on there. And of course all these guys were named already, so I don't have to come up with names. Bonus. Alright, so that's what you do. And then I'll show you on some of these guys, because these look really kind of better. The ones that have already have like the pipe sticking out of them. But you just go over another layer and fill it up until you feel like, hey, that's deep enough. And as you just build up each layer, you just, you know, create this bubble. It shrinks down a little bit because it's self-leveling. Just make sure you don't break the thing, and then it goes down the side. I did that on two guys that happened. I don't know if you can tell the shiny on this one, but yeah, I had to wipe it completely off and wipe it all off and restart. So that wasn't fun. It was the two roped guys that happened on. So yeah, that's how I'm making my water bases. Team Cassius here is done. I did a painting video on my Inquisitor, female Inquisitor model. It turned out really good. I have to get that edited together and up for you guys. And the thing I'll show you. When I first started, I did this test base. And what I did, and it looks like dirty poo, don't it? But what I did is I put some of the stuff in, and then I kind of put some brown paint and tried to swirl it and see what would happen. And then I let it dry 24 hours and then put another layer and put some more paint. You can kind of see the layers in there, not so much because of the brown paint. But this is a technique, this color scheme. Maybe not the base. I think I'm going to go with like a dark green and brown mottled base under her color. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a clear layer, let that dry. And then I'm going to do another layer and just do a little bit of brown kind of streaking through it. And I'm going to do that for the Tyranid half of the Deathwatch Overkill. So the Deathwatch half is going to have the nice clean clear water races. Tyranid half's going through the muck. So I thought that'd be a cool thing to do. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And that was my test base to just test, you know, what it would do and what it would look like. And it's pretty cool. And the reason it's partial, because I really originally wanted it to be partial and to try to mold the water edge so that they were actually coming out of maybe a river or a beach or something like that, the actual act of that. But it didn't work 100%. But I'm happy with it. Kill Team Cassius is finished. I believe I'll be working on Kill Team Artemis next. And one more thing I got to do in this video is to remind everyone that the 10th is the last day for the contest, for the giveaway. It's not a contest, it's a giveaway, 200 subscriber giveaway. At the end of the day, I will do all the stuff I need to do to get everybody in the list and all their number of things. And then I will do a drawing and do a video on that and have that up as soon as I can, Sunday or Monday. I promise, Sunday or Monday I'll have it up. And the reason for that is there's an X-Wing tournament this Saturday, and I'm hoping to attend that. So that will take up my Saturday where it's the end of the thing. And then usually if I go to a tournament, it's personally a lot of pain and suffering the next day of all my joints and everything, and just, well, you guys don't need to. it's a lot of things that I got to deal with the next day. It's a thing. But I will be back and ready to go for sure Monday. But I will do my best Sunday to actually get everything together and try to make up the video. But it just depends on what goes on around here. Alright guys, if you like this video, you know the deal. Thumbs up, comment in the comment section below. Answer those as soon as I can. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. And if you have not subscribed, go on check the 200 subscriber video and do all you need to do for the contest, the giveaway. Keep saying that. It's not a giveaway. It's a giveaway. And I will talk to you later.